Oh, very good.
But now we don't have a glitch. I think we're recording. We'll certainly find out in about 15 minutes or so. But anyway, this is the Comedy Thief. We steal everything that you are going to hear and see today. And beside me is Dr. Fat Packer. I thought when I first met you it was Dr. Fat Pecker, but that doesn't play very well on video. So say hello to everybody there, Dr. Fat Packer.
Well, hello there. Welcome to my world. There it is, right here. Thank you very much.
And down below me is the homeless Charlie. He's in somebody's house today. Whose house are you in?
I'm in a store. I'm in an art gallery.
Art gallery.
Yeah, but I live in the alley behind it.
Oh yes, freezing your buns off.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You used to work in a bakery.
Yeah.
Never mind. Anyway,
I
we
get
got some.
bakery from the dumpster, so I'm good.
Yeah, the green rolls. They're just absolutely tasty.
Well, actually, it's pretty good because I have to throw away everything at the end of the day, so it's very good.
You're getting some good stuff.
Well, yeah, they can't give it away anymore like they used to.
Yeah. Well, don't eat too many of
There
them.
you
There's
go.
too many calories. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us something funny.
Well, I had somebody come in the other day and they wanted to find out about the new orthodontist we had in our building.
Yeah.
And he had a sign that says, do it yourself orthodontry. And I told him, brace yourself.
Oh, brace yourself. Oh, I like that one.
Take too much out of this, I can
That,
tell you
that's a
right
good one.
now.
Homeless Charlie, it's all yours.
It's too complicated for me. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're married or if you had been married, you could get your wife jewelry or an expensive purse or perfume for Christmas.
Okay.
But she'll never forget the Christmas that you got her a new mop.
Never, ever.
Das ist Rick.
Well, I have some sad news, guys. A friend of
Oh,
mine, a professional clown, he died.
yeah.
He died.
Oh,
And the very unusual thing is that all of his clown friends that went to the funeral, they all went in together in a Volkswagen. That's what they did.
there you go.
Dr. Fatpacker.
Nice.
Uber?
Go ahead, Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, we had a new nurse in the emergency room, and I happened to be down there when this patient came running in, and the nurse wanted to ask this woman, some of her routine questions. And she
Yeah.
says, have you ever had an hysterectomy? And the woman says, yes. Oh, and the nurse goes, then? And she said, 2011. And then the nurse says, do you think you could be pregnant? And the woman says, do you think this is the right career for you?
It makes no sense whatsoever. Homeless Charlie, go ahead.
Of course not.
Well, every day around midnight, I'm shocked to find out it's only 6 p.m.
That's very strange indeed. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm trying to do a clock here, so I'm going to throw in a quick joke and then I'll fix the clock here. What do you call? No. Where was I?
Hit that
What?
bird over the head.
What do you call a New York Jets player who is wearing a Super Bowl ring? What do you call him?
Non-existent.
A thief.
A thief.
Dr. Fatpacker, go ahead.
Oh, I get a turn here? That was wonderful, Well, I gave this patient a checkup and I said to him, is there anything you wish to discuss? And he says, well, I was thinking of getting a vasectomy. I go, well, that's a big decision. Have you talked it over with your family? And he says, yes, we took a vote and they're in favor of it 15-2.
15-2. No wonder. It's vasectomy time. Go ahead, Charlie. It's all yours.
Well, I'll tell you, a wonderful thing happened to me the other day. A friend of mine gave me some money so I could get a hotel room
Yeah.
so I could take a shower and have a good night's sleep.
How nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. And I went up to the desk and I told the clerk that I didn't know what room I was in. And she said, "No problem, sir. This is the lobby."
Steve explained it
There
perfectly.
you go.
Well, I've been having some emotional problems, and I confessed. Yeah, I confessed to my girlfriend that I was seeing a psychiatrist, and she
Oh.
said that's nothing. And she said I'm seeing a psychiatrist, a plumber, and 2 bartenders. That's another story.
Well, yeah.
I don't see her often anymore.
Another X, huh?
Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, speaking of a psychiatrist, I had my friend up the hall from me comes over and he says he had somebody come in the other day and he said every time I get into bed, I think there's somebody under it. And I said to him, "Well, come to me 3 times a week for 2 years and I'll cure your fears." And he says, "Oh, and I'll charge you only $200 a visit."
Whoa.
So he said he'd think about it. He told me that 6 months later, he ran into the guy on the street. And he says, "Why didn't you call me back?" And the guy says, "For $200 a visit, a bartender cured me for $10. When he said, "Well, how is that?" He told me cut off the legs of the bed.
Perfect. 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 Homeless Charlie.
Well, I've had a thought because of this damn COVID
Ooh.
18 or 19, what is it? That every day should automatically come with a free piñata.
Yeah.
Because after surviving all of this, everyone deserves to do something with a baseball bat and then eat candy.
There you go. Yeah.
It's a perfect combination.
Yes.
I told you about my girlfriend and we broke up.
Yeah. One of them.
Well, I was out shopping at Walmart the other day and somebody picked my pocket.
Oh, no.
Well, I didn't mind because if it wasn't for pickpockets, I wouldn't have any sex life at all.
Oh, there you go.
Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, it was time for my dog's annual checkup the other day.
Oh,
So I followed the vet's instructions
yeah.
and I collected a stool sample and dropped it into a plastic container before I left for the office.
Okay.
When I arrived, I handed the sample to the receptionist who immediately started laughing. When I said, "Why are you laughing?" The container said, "I can't believe it's butter."
True story. True story. Homeless Charlie, go ahead.
The other day I was walking down the sidewalk right near my alley and
Yeah.
I met an old school friend and he invited me to have coffee with him. So I thought that's terrific. So we went inside and we sat down and immediately I pointed to the 2 old guys across from the room. I said, "That's going to be us in 10 years. My buddy said, "Hey, that's a mirror."
Oh, that is shocking.
There you are.
That is absolutely shocking. Let's see now, where am I here? Go ahead, Dr. Fatpacker. I got to find one.
I had somebody run into my office the other day and he goes, Doctor, my wife is in labor, but she keeps screaming, shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't, can't. I said, "Hold on, calm down. That's okay. She's just having contractions."
Contractions. Oh, that was terrible, terrible. Okay, it's my turn now. I got one. This reindeer goes up to Santa and he says, "Santa," he says, "I just want you to know if you want me to stay late, it's fine." He said, "I also want you to know that that you are the best boss a reindeer could ever have." And these other 2 reindeer were standing about 20 feet away, and one turned to the other and says, "Who is that reindeer?" He said, "Oh, that's Randolph, the brown-nosed reindeer."
That's the way to do it.
Homeless Charlie.
A quickie, what's the difference between a golfer and a skydiver?
Well,
I don't know.
A golfer goes whack, darn. And a skydiver goes, darn, whack.
That just fits in very nicely. Dr. Fatpacker, go ahead.
Well, I got some very short ones here that we can go over. And these are the things to remember in your life.
Okay, this is your last one, by the way.
Okay. Then one door closes and another door opens. You're probably in prison.
Yes.
To me, drink responsibly means don't spill it.
Don't spill it. Gosh darn it.
And also, it's the start of a brand new day, and I'm off like a herd of turtles. Thank you.
Bum. Homeless Charlie, last one.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Here's some advice. Don't piss off old people.
Yeah.
The older we get, the less of a deterrent the life sentences.
Oh, that's very important. And finally, do you guys know why there is no nativity scenes in Washington, D.C.?
No.
And the answer is because they searched and searched and searched. They couldn't find 3 wise men and a virgin.
Well, there you go.
That's what they couldn't. So this is the Comedy Thief. We steal everything you hear and see tonight on our videos. We invite you to look at them all. And as a farewell, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Fatpacker for a nice farewell to the crowds.
Well, I just want everybody to know that the older I get, the earlier it gets late. Auf Wiedersehen.
Homeless Charlie, say goodbye to our crowds.
Goodbye, everybody, and get that vaccine. Get that vaccine. I'm getting mine at McDonald's. I don't know how they're doing it, but they are.
At McDonald's?
McDonald's, yeah.
That's
Probably in those veggie burgers.
It might be a scam. I'm not sure.
I was in McDonald's this afternoon and I ordered French fries, and the girl said, "Would you like fries with that?" I punched her. So anyway, everybody, we all said goodbye. Let's do a great big wave, and we're going to say goodbye to everybody. Wave goodbye, everybody.
Tschüss, nee.